Hi, this is Francisco Pijan from vitalcoaching.com, and we're talking about dating success for women. The topic for this video is how to approach men. Be fearless. Okay, you heard me talking before about, dating, taking action, asking a guy out, all that. Now, what I want to give you is not so much of a rational strategy or a rational tip. This is more of a power kick and tell you to go for it, really. It's, life is really short. Life is an opportunity to have lots of fun and create the best out of it. And when you miss opportunities on and on, after a while you start, holding back, living within that state of hesitation and fear. And the truth is that the more you respond to hesitation and fear, well, the more that's what you get. You miss opportunities. So my advice here and my tip and my power kick for this video is to look at life as an opportunity to have a great time, really a great time. And when you are interacting with guys and you want to generate a good connection and a good contact with them, the goal is really to be fearless. You want to put your fears aside, your doubts, your hesitations. You want to put all that aside and build up confidence, trust, be a bit more assertive, and simply dare to start engaging and connecting with not just guys, but with anybody. And once you start doing that, once you start having these communication channels open and flowing, then you will see what starts happening. It's really amazing, because once you start going for it, rather than holding back, once you start going for it without too much expectations or without too much, clear vision of what's going to happen next, simply for the fun of interacting with people, once you start going that way, you will see that you can meet really dozens of men very easily. It happens naturally. And how do you do that? You need to go to the supermarket and start talking with a stranger, or at a bus stop you see somebody you're attracted to and start talking with them. Well, these situations are most of the time they are very challenging, because there is no opener at that moment which gives you the possibility to go and interact with that person. So what you can use, if you feel that this is too challenging, simply talk to strangers, which is challenging for almost anybody. If you find that this is too challenging, then use really social situations. Use situations where you are already close to somebody, physically close, where there is already a good reason to be chatting. For instance, if you go to clubs, if you go to bars or cafes, and when you are out there, people are there to interact. They are there because they want precisely to play the flirty game. And most of what has to do with situations with nightlife, for instance, people are there precisely because they want to have fun. They want to have fun with the opposite sex. They want to interact. They want to chat, flirt, have this fun connection with the opposite sex, and have a great time. I mean, also with the same sex. If you are, in gay relationships or lesbian relationships, that's the same kind of dynamics. But right now we are focusing a little bit more on women towards men. So I talk, about it that way. So what I want you to remember is very simple. It is that once you start taking the step, once you overcome this first fear or doubt, or is he going to like me or not, you just take the first step and you will see what happens next. Because most of the times, 95% of the cases, a guy is going to be friendly when you approach him. He's not going to reject you, treat you badly. He's going to be open to have a light conversation with you. And the key here is not to be pushy, not to be demanding, not to be too loud or too assertive or too power oriented when you approach him. You can be assertive, you can be in power, in charge, but give him space to be himself. That's what's important as well. A lot of guys complain when women come on them too loud. If, for instance, you have been drinking and you are not too much yourself anymore, that's the moment when guys go, hey, hang on, give me a bit of space. That's going to be their reaction. But if you are respectful, kind, and simply engage into a light conversation, it's very easy. Once you start going that direction, what you have to focus on is, rather than thinking, okay, I'm going to find Mr. Right, I'm going to find the guy with who I want to spend the rest of my life with who I want to date on the long term, think of just activating your social skills in general. And you will see that once you start moving that direction, then you start meeting lots of men. And amongst those men, eventually there is going to be 1, 2, or 3 of them that you think, well, there is a good potential here. Maybe we are going to do something together. Okay, I hope this makes sense. You have a great day and take care. Bye-bye.